already started streaming.
Huh?
I already started streaming.
Great.
Do you want a book or anything? Oh, you have a book.
Yes, I have a book.
Okay. What?
So I like having my rings back.
Gotcha. Sorry. Huh? What?
Why are you breathing like that?
What? I am?
That's what it sounded like, unless I'm hearing something else.
Oh, sorry.
No, it just was like, are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's hard to believe we're at Thanksgiving already. Ooh. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of the main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya. Oh, just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1 Primera. And a night. Like my favorite game, though. Don't want to hear any of it, though? Migration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustments. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime, Glitch City's citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learn in our schools and universities, that Prime Minister said during a talk with the Augmented Eye, but they apply what they learn somewhere else rather than... and I find it rather insulting. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Whereas acting is unnatural. Jill, I don't think he cares about the rules of nature's anyway. By the way, 4 is the cat. Good evening. Hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil? When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? Dunno, she went out to buy some stuff and... You hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, you got... Gotta turn that down a little bit more. There we go. Yes, I do look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing, I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I had to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and, always the fact that I spent a full hour apparently talking to myself. I can change a channel. And not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out that the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there are all the beer cans laying around my apartment, and... Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with the sugar rush. No, we're making a piano man. Aldehyde. Great. Oh wait, no. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Two, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 3. Here, happy? Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now let's get working. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional carbonatrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional carbonatrine doesn't count towards making it a big drink, though. Carbonatrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster. So please be mindful of that. Exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys. Oh, but eh? Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, let's either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. It's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility on us. We have to work to do, damn it. There are 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, it's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. It's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. Need to keep it quiet. Seems like she seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, have you known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well... So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. Wonder what the logic was behind that decision. Mix drinks and change lives. Hey, you, get me a beer. Oh, sure, right on it. Got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All mixed. Here you go. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. If you're lucky I was in a meeting close by, this hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. Huh? What kind of work do you do, mister? Have another beer. Talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessing. They started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. Bless you. So you're the one who blah blah blah. Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about the urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's? It's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. Clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. Can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it, my interns do. Poor bastards think it'll help them make full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. Second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors? Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You'll be happier once I get to the corgis.
The what?
The corgis.
There's corgis?
There's corgis.
Oh, excuse me.
They're cute.
Nice.
If I remember correctly, one becomes an intern for the bar.
Oh.
Gotta get to that day. You're smarter than you look, kid, but if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get desensitized. People get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman getting killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Stand them while they're hot. Even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories will still see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Huh, I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. Worst part about that is they know half our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait. I was thinking about another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Oh shit. Forgot that brat's name. Restaurant, I believe that's... That kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here for asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk has made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Come right up. Two, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here. Ah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about Big Troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. Doing my best here, thank you very much. Who's that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that! Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Oops, sorry. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really, at least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. That making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always for gossip regarding famous people, especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love, fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. Want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers, this sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, those people don't exist solely to entertain the public. Or these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. This problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. Feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. Like your big words, eh, Brett? Well, two can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest. Sarcasm wasting my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe, why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories, and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. Personal stranger of sorts. We'd have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only that would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all, I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan! Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or Boss. Boss is just a title, it's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather, it's too general. But Mr. Donovan? Now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them, not my family. Not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no. I don't want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking me something. What was it? Drink. Another one. Do you? Ah, yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. Alright. I don't ever remember these, so... 2, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One beer. Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers. Enjoy. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? He didn't call it a hellhole. There's some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. Aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why? I wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kind of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And then there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what other newspaper does? Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks, I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want. Don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Eh. At least he paid before storming off. Wonder what happened with Sven, though. We never heard from him again. Jill! Yes? The hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. Shh, you'll wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah.
Where's Jill?
Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch fast. Alright. Give Ingram either or for different dog, and either will break your perfect bonus. Should I do sweet drinks? Alright, well. 1, 2, 3, 4. E, so that's 1, 2. No. Screw it, we're just gonna go by gut punch. Bronson extracts, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This would be 1, 2. Aged and mixed. Here. You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar? Hellhole crack house. Smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? Surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. Hell do you care? Payment registry says... Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell, we're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple hours? No. Then I have no use of you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight.
Jeez.
May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says that she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes. Regular, can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Hey, Jill, where'd you put the dish soap? Gills run out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. Woman who fended off mall riders all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. It's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. No, boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. Had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax, though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved Class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk, and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please, there's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All next. Here. Huh. That's fine, I guess. Hey, lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? I'm sorry, I think I heard you wrong. I asked if you've ever faked an orgasm. It's a question I'm not going to answer. I'll take that as a yes. Just think about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time, lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you've really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Yeah, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. Two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Mixed. Try not to drink it too. Huh?
Double.
What?
Why do you double it?
So I get more money. Basically, if I make them big stuff, I get twice the amount of money for the drink.
Mm.
I make everything big just to make money. Try not to drink it too fast. It's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like hungry? I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel like there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? Might not solve your problems, but it might help keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative. Which is bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. Also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seemed to do it. Tried rescuing a puppy? Can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't. I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help. Wasn't expecting you to help me or to believe me. Eh? Could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. I have to check to see that I'm actually being recorded. Yeah, we are cool. Anyway, I'm leaving now. This smell is killing me. Please come again. Don't count on it. Good. Phew. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. I have to keep playing. Guess I didn't get locked up this time. Yeah, we're good. Okay then, back in action. Good evening. Good evening. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry, it's so comfortable. I usually forget I have it on. This better? Yeah, thank you. What can I get you? This. Master Specialist Sei P. Asagiri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Sei. What can I get for you, Sei? Let's see, I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too, but not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? Sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yep, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Do... last. 6, 7, 8... Forget it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Powdered. 2 powdered. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. All on the rocks and blended. Here. Shit.
What?
Okay, I need to make her small. Okay. Back to what I was doing. Last. Q to B. R. On the rocks and blended. Here you are. Ah, yes, this is just what I needed, thanks. We don't get many white knights, as clients can only remember one other, in fact. Said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? You guys have to deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking the Blitzkrieg Corps. Ones with the huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we are different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with our aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our pledge of allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. Also kind of like a firefighter that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. Must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Well, there was this time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. The lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was almost dreamlike. Not what I meant by shocking sights. No, but those are sights. They're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear you and actually meant you actually meant sighs? I mean, sure. I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrating sighs from people after everything's said and done, but don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. Don't worry too much about it. Finish your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. Classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I usually don't come to bars too often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem, a classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you. One, 3, 1, 2.
I don't want to do this. Maybe 1 year.
Look cool. Here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kind of drinks, so I wanted to see what is so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Same as bartender. What's your name? You know my name, now I want to know yours. Oh, sure. Just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Julianne. Do not call me Julianne, please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. Oh, okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian, or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. White Knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other White Knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt like this was my calling. And I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Huh, it's interesting though. One would think being attacked by a White Knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kind of guide myself towards judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same too. You joined the Valkyrie Corps specifically, though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least stuff. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of White Knights, right? I guess White Knights is too broad a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes: rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But if you're assigned when a company is suspected of having weird under-the-table deals, interesting. There's also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. At least some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. I remember a drink called Martini? Brandtini. No, I'm pretty sure it's Martini. It's Brandtini. Trust me, I'll get you one. 6, 3. Here, see? Huh, you were right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple days. Really, why? I like the feel of this place and I want to share it with her. Might be a bit difficult though. She's more into classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but don't worry. I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to... What was that? Sounded like an explosion. I better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, go ahead. Be careful. I will. She left her helmet. Well, if she's coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check what the ever-loving hell that explosion was. Careful. What? Oh, she woke up. Oh, great. This is a sociopath. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla, am I dead? Does this mean that Uncle Ingus' ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true?
Oh,
Called it. Afterlife? I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright, then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers, robbers, rapists, pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you'll just You're rapists, aren't you? Rapists, the whole lot of you! You want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still violating every hole in my body as I lay there twitching, don't you? Murder, 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 murder.
Jesus.
Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down or to throw at her face. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. All blended. What is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. A bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down, what did you spice it with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God, no. I wouldn't even think of it. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know? If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. That's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. Trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. Show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. The thought of going through all of that is just... ugh. Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street? To know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? What about... Oh my god! How? Why? How? I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first, though. You have to pay? No. No problem then. Try another drink. It says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point. But first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss's. Second, we are pretty much part of a chain. Sort of like the spicy chicken at bars. Finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace, and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference?
Oh, Lord.
Eh? What about the drink? Are you going to let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant and that your work does matter. Not sure you should drink it all so fast. Oh, how was it? It was fine, but not something I'd order normally. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you were selling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment too. It came out as insensitive. Guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crashed outside. I see. Guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets stripped of clothes, dignity, and or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired, sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. Tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just gulped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. Okay, so this is 10. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. On the box and mixed. Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. I just noticed it. What did he do, your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that? Wrong place at wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist leaped off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. Still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. Piano Man is an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of the long, hard day at work. Not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though. I'm still an intern. Can I ask where? Ever heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? Well, the interns. I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I know I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horseblower. Harsh words. Worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about things he wants that people have. About the things he wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. Would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time, I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's ugh. Why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it, though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. Keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality. All while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? Guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person, what with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. She's a bit tense the last couple of days, but even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It's fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using. I do that? Little beer. I do that. Be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. Besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. And as for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One Brandtini, please. Coming right up. Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers. Cough. Are you alright? Yeah, just a bit dizzy. You're clearing your throat? It helps helps me focus a bit. Yeah, I'm better now. Hey, Jill, do you work with other women? I work for a woman, but my only coworker's a male. Why? You lucky bitch, you have no idea the heaven you live in. When I started my internship, every intern was female. You ever tried competing with women for a good spot? They are relentless. Have you tried making friends with any of them? Friends? Those cunts aren't in it for friendship, they're out for blood. The other day I got an assignment and all I got for my efforts was an afternoon spent locked in the bathroom. This other time, when our supervisor praised me, I'm still looking for my briefcase. Ugh, sometimes I just want to take all those bitches and throw them in the sewers or something. Let the lizard men feast on their livers. I'm just so tired of having to deal with that. Tired of having to put up with them. Tired. No sleeping here, please. Do you want me to call you a cab? Would you be so kind? It's Jill. Can you send us a cab? Client, just a second. Hey, Kim, I'm going to need your full name. Kimberly LaVallette. Oh, what a flowery name. Kimberly LaVallette. No, I have no idea how to spell it. No, she's too sleepy to answer that. Okay, fine. Thanks a lot. They'll be here in a minute. She's been through a lot today, I guess. Hey, Jill, bathroom's done. I'm leaving. Guide Miss Vallette to her cab on your way out, please. Oh, she woke up and fell asleep again. Sure, anything for a client. Excuse me, miss. Please help me walk you to your cab. Pickpockets. And that's it. Are you done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil? Where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks, and left. She's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. You're worried about her? Would you be? I don't know. Hey, boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh, anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Cha-ching!
Ding.
Membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Jill has lost some thought about a hollow plant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. If you now browse Danger/You, you can visit JC Elton's. My turn to go to the bathroom. Hey, Willow.
I feel like it's time for bones.
Shush up.
Just saying.
No, I'm just telling her to shush up. Okay. Weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? Ghost took my money. 4 is her cat. She talks to her cat.
Gotcha.
Alright, so... Does anyone know of childhood romances that succeed in real life? You're just lonely. Happy not birthday, cheeky bastard. Page looks silly. That's amusing in its own way. Here's the shop. So... Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work.
Oh! You should have seen that one coming.
Yeah, I know.
Doing,
I
Dad?
don't care if she tears it up.
We're not letting her tear it up.
Won't get that far.
Damn it. You doing, Willow?
Oh man, I gotta wait. We're not gonna get to the corgis.
Oh.
I don't think. Get to deal with Donovan again today. Oh.
What is that?
Evening. Hey, Jill. Wah! It's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the counter. Wait. You regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool. Comfortable and cool and really, really cool. Hello. Strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was... Yeah! Don't run, you have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief? Yes. Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what? Where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple of days. Is she somehow relaxed now? Good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright. Let's see. There we go. Time to mix drinks and chain. You! Oh, Miss Kim. Because of you, I got up late and lost a full day of work. And on the day, everyone got a nifty assignment, too. Wait, because of me? You were the one that got me drunk and made me fall asleep like a goddamn log. So you arrived home safely. That's nice. That's all you have to say? What do you want me to say? If I felt remorse over every client that gets drunk in here, I wouldn't be working. But, true. Morally speaking, I shouldn't let people get drunk. But getting people drunk is the unspoken main purpose of my job. And I did say that I didn't know how much alcohol you could handle, didn't I? Seriously, what kind of answer is that? Hello, Mr. Donovan. Do I know you? Hey, brat, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? Usual. Gee, I wonder what he means. Alright. 2, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All mixed. You go? Yes, now that's what I call service. It's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. Couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. Thanks to all that shit, I found myself here blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday, too. How did that come about? Here's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. Like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with the pack of competitive bitches. I see.
Jeez.
He's an
Yeah.
How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. Come a long way in the Department of Lilum Sex Appeal, I tell you. Oh, we've come a long way in the Department of Lilum Sex Appeal, I tell you. She was a Lilum, then? That's one of those new fancy King-class CH-1A models. Where they're anatomically correct in every way. Wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with the John face. Huh, me? The hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really, that's a bummer. Look like a guy who owes me a drink. Were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicon business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously, though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're going to do that, disguise it a bit. It's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. Plan reached such a developed stage that because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get to the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarship, that's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been a language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. Be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. Someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese. Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canto what? People say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are a lot of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal the deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars blast too, right? Sure, on it. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. B 1, 2. All blended. Alright. Guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh good, fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? How they want unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you do and all that. Oh yeah, I recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. That and racial slurs in German. Racial slurs in what? Well, let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm a client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. But you make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal then. No chance of appeal. Gods forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. A month ago we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. Oh, because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. They're having picnic parties in the same forest. I thought we were writing about them.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. You can't win. You will always offend somebody. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kind of... Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. Well, the interns... This meek little girl was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. Spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? You have to pay for something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Mr. Donovan wants something bitter to wake him up. I wonder if some alcohol would help too. According to this, I fuck him up. Let's fuck him up. Let's see. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. Powder flanaride. 1, 2. Very drunk. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. No, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the heat today. Oh? Yeah, that kid, Joel, Jean, Guillermo, Hirohito, I can't remember his name. That kid is always gushing about that idol I interviewed. I can't remember anyone for shit, but he's annoying enough to make me remember him. So I don't know. I feel like I cock-blocked him big time today by taking his gig away. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. That's something I wouldn't wish on anyone, not even my worst enemies. Well, maybe two of them. You're sounding so considerate right now. I'm no saint, kid, but I'm a man. And a man must never cockblock another man unless he's trying to fuck your mom. I got him drunk fast.
Yeah.
What if it's your dad? Did I stutter? Maybe you can get him tickets or something. Nah, see, that'd mean he'd be off work. I need him to be at my beck and call tonight. I've seen that brat talk to no end about her, so I know I'll let him write about her somewhere and then else in the newspaper. Give him the food critics column. It's shit anyways. I'm so fucking nice. I'm out, kid. Yes, you definitely are. Thank you. Please come again. Be something interesting to see, I guess. That was, tiring. Hey, Joe, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know? I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What, did you run out of air? I just realized you serve a Valkyrie in Valhalla. God damn it, Gil. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris, I need someone clogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief called her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend. More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, she can always trust Boss. You can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey, honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver, bacon, and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello. Oh, hello, Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you? Well, I get it now. You sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible. Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people, where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that would make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? Bit of a mouthful.
Yeah.
They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe
Get
I'll
out of
look
there.
it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost to the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie surroundings-colored blob. And we Lilum see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Androids. I think.
He is?
I think. I forget what Lilums are. That'll come up later. Still, it might not be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Nothing important. Anna. Ghost.
Oh.
She was at the very beginning of the game. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. Alright. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, what do you two want?
Age and mixed.
Look at this.
One piano woman. Thanks, I love these ones, you know. Keep them for special occasions whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay, then how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know, if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you pay him to... Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John. Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What did you do? What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened then. And you know, people lie. Did your boss know about it? She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on.
Jake, no.
Go! I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck. Oh yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit! I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... a bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope! By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know? Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird? Guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Remember the guy from yesterday? Says he pays someone to be his daughter. Jackass. Barely talked. Got really quiet when he met boss. Yeah, that's him. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems like she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. One moonblast coming right up. Can I double the moonblast? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. On the rocks and blended. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. Tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind the drink.
Oh, jeez.
Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC 72s look like kids? Yes and no. Out of factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. And you look like babies outside the factory? Nope, every fresh DFC 72 looks about 10 to 13. Makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DF72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know, right now I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know? How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. Didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. I see you. Evening, Gil. Welcome to... That happened a lot. Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit you'll hear the cling of your shaker. Fine. Be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be so stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge just the way she dresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. It's a big sunshine cloud. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That on the rocks and blended.
Is in your way, Jake. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Hi, ready? How you doing?
And one gut punch.
Pooper to snoot, pooper to snoot, pooper to snoot, pooper
1,
to
2,
snoot.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
1, 2. Aged and mixed. Here and here. Thank you. We're doing alright. Oh. I forget.
Busy. Work has been very busy.
Yeah, I'm just going into peak, so I wanted to take
Oh.
it. I think he's mad at it.
You're like,
Nope, that. There we go.
Making pancakes. Making pancakes. I'm moving it.
Huh?
I'm moving it.
Oh, okay, fine.
Here, buddy.
All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention.
What? Here, bud.
Thank you,
Hey,
Jill.
bud.
It's my job. Hey, Dorothy, may I ask
There
you
you go,
something
dude.
private? You know, priceless. I have a convenient car with updated fees.
Yeah, they kind of do. Bacon and pancakes.
Yep.
Yes.
He's so pretty. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No, thank you. It's not about that. Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines and the other person after they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose?
Jeez.
Yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert when we're being assaulted or the like. That way the authorities can chase down the attacker. Ooh, that's interesting. It's kind of buggy, though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and bam! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail.
Oh no.
I see. Besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. It's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin heals over time. Still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I meant. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine, see if I care.
Shh.
Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you. Please come again. Girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Gil! I need your girly hands for a second here! Coming! Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem.
Yeah.
Apologize if I'm taking time from your break. Nah, don't worry. Sorry, you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill.
Yeah, without the super healing you.
Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars Blast? That I can. Can I get away with a large Mars Blast? No, I can't. Okay.
How do you...
Huh?
How do you know that?
Because I think the maximum I can throw into a drink is 20. So, let's see. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's too much. In order to do it big, you should be able to double it, but technically if there's more than 10 ingredients to start with, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
All blended. This is mixed. This is blended. Here. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. So you have been to war. Not to an official one, at least. I wish I could actually press buttons on that thing, but that thing's messed up right now. No, not space. Hope that. Ah!
How am I going to explain to the boss why you're not in that elevator shaft, huh? Oh, well, that worked.
Yeah, that works.
There we go. Something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin can be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. Finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Okay. Haywire, you? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind it if you just said. Wouldn't have to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Damn, I still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? Told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she may have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should, it's quite the show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. Always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break! Alright! What? Wash and clean the chicken buckets she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. Yeah, we're so good. Take a couple minutes more, you know. Fine, thanks. How'd you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Now take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again.
Jeez.
This is what I would be if I was a boss.
Yep.
I go fuck with shit people leave behind. Right. Yeah, and then you'd be the bartender. Yes, it's open. Great. Welcome to Valhalla. Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Sorta, kinda, yeah? Well, this is a bar. Bar. Nice, nice. We're gonna get you. No, I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. What about flavors? Bitter, but not too bitter? Sorry if it's too confusing. Something bitter, but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly. Ah. Let's see what I can get you. There you go. Hey, I like this one. But didn't you say you didn't have tea? Well, it's not freshly made tea or anything like that. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss? I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through their sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Mickey. Singer. So, should I call you Miss Mickey or Miss Kira? No, you're not getting it. It's just Kira Mickey. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira and you say Mickey, okay? Okay. Kira. Mickey. No. Put more spirit into it.
Oh, jeez.
Kira. Mickey. Almost there. Kira. Mickey. Kira. Mickey. Kira. Mickey. Kira. Mickey. That's it. Are you feeling it? Kira. Mickey. Kira. Mickey. Kira. Mickey. And don't you ever forget it.
Oh, gosh.
What the hell am I doing out here? Where were we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you. Wow, you're good. Thank you. I wonder why I love this game. Nice to know I still have it.
Wow.
Especially since I have a concert in a bit. Kira Mickey! Concert? Wait, you're the Lilim that's putting on a concert tonight? I'm one Lilim who's putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilim that you're looking for. What are you doing all the way down here? Well, they were making last preparations of the concert, so I snuck out. My producer is always obnoxious while it's going on, so I just decided to leave. I saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check out this place. Isn't that a bit dangerous? Won't your producer be mad when you get back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. Alright. He still needs me to do the concert anyway. Ooh. The last thing I got, other than the whatchamacallit, so let's get rid of it. I see. How big is the concert? We planned for a bit over 100,000 people and sold out fast, so we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice. Over 100,000 is not many. Then what exactly is? Hold on. Then based on your little demonstration from before, I should call you Miss Mickey, right? You don't get it. Let's start from the top. I'll just call you Miss Idle then. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft as in alcohol-free? No, I meant soft as in soft. Soft. Let's see what I can get you. Oh, we're gonna max her out. Okay. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. ER, so 1, 2. Aged and mixed. Try this. Yeah, this'll do it. Thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks? Eh? Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire, that kind of stuff? When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. Bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the forehead when the bottle slipped his hand. Those kind of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. Feel incredible and be very rewarding, you know? I'll keep it in mind. Hey, is this glass important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess. No guessing, are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then, who should I make it out to? Maybe for my boss? I wonder if Gil would like it though. Your name, girl? Oh, for Jill then. Or Jill, never lose your star, from Kira Mickey. That's a pretty autograph. Thanks. Oh, thank you. Guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are two kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? The fan club follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep a distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now. I see. They're also very organized. They make pretty good soldiers. The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. Guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them.
Right.
I remember one once protected me from being mugged. Another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast.
Jesus.
And she fails to see the problem. I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they find.
Wow.
Take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know? I take pride in my old liquor collection. Guess it's the same. No, wait, it isn't. Yeah, you get me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now, the stage should be all organized. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, it should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. Yeah. No. But a concert's like that. This one I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they asked for Your Love is a Drug as an encore, though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets are worth a ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. See what I can find for you.
Yes, yes. That is the question.
True. Alright, so we do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks and blended. Try this. Yeah, this works. So how is it? Be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was for waking you up or something, so... Really nice, thanks. Hey Jill, have you ever lost your identity? I've lost my ID card a couple of times, yeah. No, I mean, your identity, forgotten who you are. What's with the change in expression? Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never felt so naughty.
That episode of Courage cracks me up.
The barber?
Yeah.
I fucking love that episode. That end. Return the slab.
That one still kind of creeps me out. And then cats. Yes, we know it's bad.
Meow.
Yes, Jake, we know it's past your bedtime.
No, not really. I did.
Because we understand this. You want your bones.
Kira Mickey is just an artist name. At first, it was hard for me to play the part, you know? But I gained so much satisfaction from the concerts that I decided to invest myself. And I overdid it. How so? I became so invested in the character that I forgot who I was. Who was I before I became Kira Mickey? What did I like? Where does Kira Mickey end and I begin? I just don't know anymore.
Alright, off.
Sounds rough. What drove you to such a decision? The fact that I don't know I'm performing a noble duty. How?
Alright, bed. Go.
You have to deal with many stressful things in everyday life. Work, debt, sickness, insecurity, the black slime that comes out of the sewers every full moon. You don't know what will await you every morning. You don't know if you'll make it back to bed that night. When measured, the cons of life outweigh the pros. People need something to cling to, and for many, I'm that thing. You are? During my concerts, they stop being themselves for 4 hours. 4 hours? Oh wait, no. Last concert I went to was pretty long too. I'm not a nurse, an office worker, or a store clerk. For those 4 hours, they're just part of the mass that goes to see an idol. No religion, gender, or social class divides them. They're all at the same level. Damn. When not in concert, I try to give them songs that will cheer them up, that will make their lives worth living. I see people call my name from the stage. I know they're thanking me. Thanking me for that single moment where they can be happy. That's what I love about the stadium. I'm down below while they're up high. If forgetting who I was before means that I can protect those smiles, so be it. I'll make that sacrifice as many times as needed. Because I live for them, because I know I help them. I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through the sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I am Kira Mickey. And don't you ever forget that. Fan club, to me. We ride to the stadium. Wow. Something else, huh? I suddenly feel the urge to ditch my shift and follow. Do you think she's telling the truth? Give me a sec. According to this article, her real name is Michelle Kingston, deployed about 2 years ago. She did a few variety shows with her jazz band, but went solo afterwards. All that talk then. She was drunk, and she was a very peculiar drunk. Figures. Still quite the motivational performer, though. No doubt. Boss, we're done. Alright. Feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyway. Hey, boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why? That was my moniker during my wrestling days. Your huh? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. How did you find that out? Do you like wrestling? Client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it. Ah, I see. We should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you like it. Maybe. In any case, Gil's cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and boss? Don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah.
Browse her blog.
I have to wait till day 8 to get a corgi.
Oh.
Membership Shining Finger will automatically... Oh, yeah, we know that already. Jill is humming to Your Love is a Drug. Buying the song will prevent her from being too distracted. Yep, we can browse her blog. True. Should I stop or do one more day?
You're still finishing that, right?
Huh?
Still finishing your drink, right?
I don't want to keep you up too late.
I'm alright. I need to go too.
Well, you go first. I'll chill.
Be right back.
Gotcha. I don't really. So 4, if you're looking, is her cat. Do you want me to take you up?
Well,
Yeah, I think I probably
follow
should.
me.
We'll be right back.
They're gonna want to go to bed.
You want to go up, Jake?
Where's she at?
She probably went upstairs. She has decided to go to bed. Sort of. Alrighty. Okay, or a nice joke. How's your first kiss? I chirped into a guy. It hurt like hell. Hello.
I may have to cut this short, Hal. Someone just climbed out of my wardrobe.
Be lying if I said I wasn't curious how such a meetup would end up. Yep, I don't really care about those. We couldn't do with the money he'll use for that anyways. Well, he did grant the guy his wish, kinda. You look pissed. It's a local page! Huh, so she'll actually come again? That's nice. By bodyguards, does she mean fan club or... So that's what she meant by tea like drink. Okay. Good evening. Oh, hey there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma? Leonidas. Gillian. Marcello. Stumbled across her on my way and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Alright. Clear out, 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 clear out. So we'll start with... Oh, what's the song? Your love is a drug. There. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in the in instruction. It kind of stuck. Huh. Went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when somebody came in. A habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at this. Last with the signature? 2G... I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kira Mickey girl came here yesterday before her concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Sigh. Here, let me just say sigh. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see, you want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other, what, for a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like, the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You can pretend to be more interested, you know? Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, what do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up! A hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. I'll make you a bad touch. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All on the rocks and mixed. Here you go. This is one big bet. Are you hitting on me? You wish. If you're looking at the price that... Oh, wait. Yeah, something like that. I forget what the actual price was. That's my... I know what I'm trying to say, but it's not coming out right. You wish. Who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. $250? Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. This is dystopian. So everything costs a lot of money. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. Really? LARP? Live action role playing. Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer or military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with. At all. Nope, I don't blame you. Why the hell would you LARP as a... whatever. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... See, that's the problem right there. See, you say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you entered your longest lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night. Your cat doesn't count. A year ago, it was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. I spent 10 years single. Stephanie. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into a closet age. Moving on. Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but you don't miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs? I have higher standards. Putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head? I'm getting tired. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you? Bill? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? Have you known my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12? Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, give me something weird, would you? Huh, ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink? It's something different, experimental, and common. Let's see. Let's see. No, it's a promo drink, so I have to choose from these. Grizzly Temple sound. You know what? Screw it. Grizzly Temple. 3, 3, 3. Oh, I could double this too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Oh, wait, you want the Zen Star? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Okay. But it's bland. I'm gonna go back to doubling the Grizzly Temple. Sorry. I love you, but sorry. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. I like money. All blended. Well, that's still bland. Here. Yeah, this fits a bill. Pretty sure there's a Zen Star coming up at some point. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Essays on empathy? You ever play the game? Oh, shit, hold on. Give me a second. I think I have a game for you pro that you will enjoy. Actually, let me see if I can pull this up. Give me a sec. Reminded me of it.
To my house. What's up, fuckers? Are you on my phone? Fuck you, that's why!
Hopefully this works. There you go. Oh, okay. Well, I love Deja Vu games, so I'm weird anyway. Never mind then. I just thought of that when you mentioned that one. Yeah, your orders are weird today. They are. Usually the first thing you ask for is a Brandini, then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? It's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they've prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves, I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist site identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion to that. What happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream? Is no longer a group but an individual. An untouchable identity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does, observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity. It might be anything, an individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me, though. The kind of story always catches the intentions of kids and such. They always start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, is thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that, there's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out some time for too long. Oh, that. You hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, at this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you just can't say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We'd have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know? That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, it's just I don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Let's say a big Brantini. Finally, that's the Alma I know. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Here. You know, Brantini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the Martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So, on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really, most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's beside the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. Make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem. And I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day is a thrill. Meet with your client, or... I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Well, the questions. Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. Hello, sugar. Ow. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. You fucking jackass. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house. Thank you. Bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food. Yeah, gross indeed. Oh, it's not there. Well, I'd love to, but he's actually a paying customer. Maybe a jag-off, but... Oh, I did that wrong.
Oh my.
I need this thing working. I'd love to. I need to get some more sound effects eventually. Ah! Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta attend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. Ah. Oh, that's too funny. I wish. It'd just make him really drunk. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All mixed. The usual. Sure, this'll work. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? The girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks, so I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Unless it's a woman. And I'm sorely disappointed. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Oh yeah? That big titty little one was here? Came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip worthy? No. Tabloid worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything. Got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that you didn't already know. Fine. Say, are many of your interns women, Mr. Donovan? All of my interns are women, kid. Every single one of them. It's a pack of hungry, desperate bitches. God damn, I hate that word. Why only women? Did you ever watch Race for Hope? The movie? Yeah. Movie about a journalist looking for clues regarding a murder. That tacky movie had everything. Romance, action, a dog with sunglasses. Also sold this weird, fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing lots of girls saw it in high school and wanted to become journalists. Now I have to deal with that shit. How can you be so sure? My first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said that a couple of years after that emergency heart movie, all of his interns were women for a long while. And this is why you don't let brats that barely understand what responsibilities are pick a career. You perhaps know a girl named Kimberly LaVallette? Doesn't ring a bell. Who is she? Nobody. Forget I said anything. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? Expect me to share my information with when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. Talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them? They send a message to some outlet saying they have proof of their claims, that they're going to release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Alright, kid, give me a bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay. Can I make this big? Yes, I definitely can. Alright, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All blended. Here. Simple enough for you, I see. So I've heard this is Dana Zane's bar. Is that true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the Bears. Where is she? Is that running some Bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards, too. And you were there? I was drunk and bored, what can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember, too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggested she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Shit. I like Boss. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. That sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. Or like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me a second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Break time. Yeah, we're good. Ah, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? A brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? One who bought a levitation potion and then threw himself off a building. Ah, yes, the levitation potion story. You use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir! You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Excuse me, is this the VA11HALL-A bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh god, what is Say planning now? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. That would be a piano woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Aged and mixed. Here you go. Very nice. Thanks a lot. So you know Say, miss. I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, right? Yes? Yep, in fact, I'm glad you know her because she left us here last time. Oh, God, she left her helmet behind again. Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with the people who return it, at least. Quite a few people. She's as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious, she's very confident when she puts her mind to it. I see. So, did she recommend you to this place, or... We're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Hey, is that Kira Mickey's autograph on that glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How'd you get it? She stopped here yesterday just before the concert. Really? I mean, she did? Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yep, this star-like signature is hers. So your name's Jill then? Yes. Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. I heard she even opened with a new version of Shine Spark. I'm so vexed I couldn't purchase a ticket for that one. For this one. New version? Yes, I heard a leak from the event. It felt more, how to put it, hot-blooded. I see. Definitely took the dark act too far. Oh, excuse me for a second. No, where the hell are you? Car crash. Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry. I take it that was say, yes. Will you wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in the memory of its creator's dearest friend. Alright. That would be a Piano Man. Nope, reset. Okay. 5. All on the rocks and mixed. Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's not. Or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of a disease or because of the fad? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done, otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. Sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book. You like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. But their colors, their stories, the way you need to keep them stored, their designs... It sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah, I've started with my grandpa's collection and I've been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I managed little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody. I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late. Welcome. Took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught in rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby and I climbed down. Climbed down? Took an air cab. Oh. Would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No, flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I'd like a drink that was... You're at it again? You and your cryptic orders always leaving us weird stuff. Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kind of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill out here with that kind of stuff. Done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever. Please order something normal, would you? That'll be 2 fringe weavers, then. I'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What, like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's 1 for each? Don't worry, you'll see. Alright, 2 fringe weavers. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Two fringe weavers. So, this one's for you and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Ooh, that way. You could have said so earlier. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, here. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. Really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Those spares should be saved for when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know? Yeah, sorry. I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jam button. Speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep, you worried? I'll refrain for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be, it'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? You're quite strong, but I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming, say? Nah, I'll stay here a bit longer. Okay then, take care. Bye. Such a worrywart. That means she cares about you. I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? It must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all the stuff about tensions growing in that anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I'm a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. That's not good. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, that Batsu Corps' main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Something about the Associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC. Sounds plausible. Yeah, it kind of worries me though, because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needed to relay some information to the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he said, you're such a simpleton that you'd never give the wrong message, but it's his intention that counts. That's nice. Oh. Finally, the Dorothy has come back to Valhalla! Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients. Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. Besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before I started my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Jeez. Are you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both? One for each. Alright. Alright. Dorothy's a bad influence. Okay, cool. If I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 2 Flangerides, so that 2. We're gonna make them harsh. All aged and mixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. Ooh, I fucked that up. I forgot the age, that's why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 2 fairies. Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. So what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say, I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes, yes? Say. Yes, yes. Say. Say. Say, why did you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Well, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. Yeah, seriously shocking. The look on your face is one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. Oh boy. So if you invited me to a drink because you found me cute and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Dio giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, the Lilum with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid bat. Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is BEB069 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD-113 of Real-Ta Industries. A model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips. So? Clause G of Article 17, the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topics of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will either be commissioned or for disarmament or sent to danger zones. Uh-oh. What are you going to do? Nothing? Eh? I'm not law enforcement, I just do rescue. And even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know, though, why go through with that upgrade? A girl's got to take care of herself, you know? I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly, and this is the most discreet mod I had. Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then, can I give you some advice? I guess? The reason I could tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. Tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You can get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're not being used for self-defense and... Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I gotta go. Ah, yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs, once is self-defense. Anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye. That's what you get for calling her simple. Please come again. What? I thought she was going to take me away. I would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well. It happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask, about what? DNA reading tongue? Very prehensile, intuitive. Also, it vibrates. God damn it. Extra flexible joints? Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating? Hey, my skin's my first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. It makes it feel so soft, no matter how much it's been battered. Yep. Alright then. Do you fancy yourself a diviner, reading people and all? Not really, I'm just quite good at reading people. Guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. Bit surreal to hear that from Lilum. What can you say about me then? I really want to ask that question? Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. Not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happened that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. All that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky, lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am, but if you'd let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for some time. Go. Fine, fine. Bye-bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, eh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey, boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? Well, for some reason I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then was guilt trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, that. I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside it and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in and it got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, how did you get my hand out of that jar? A straw and some butter. Oh yeah, clever solution. Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday, the many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, do you get stuck? Why do you get stuck in so many different things? Huh. Now that you mentioned it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jowl got stuck. Then there was the incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have been labeled their Z and S better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z one. Still, Jill's onto something here. Yes, she is. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for today. I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. Another perfect day. Wait, no, my bad. Pretty much getting stuck in things. Oh yeah, we're gonna stop for tonight. Once we go through these things. Scared a bit. Spooky, or a nice joke. How's your first kiss? I tripped into a guy. Oh wait, we already heard that one. The local page, for fuck's sake. Messing with forces they can't grasp, or it's a ruse. Could be worse. God forbid things get under control here. Oh, there we go. Here we are. Alright. Alright, I'm going to call it for tonight. So, you all have a good night. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, no worries. I figured it was worth it. Thank you for Stephanie for showing up too. But anyways, you all have a good night. I'll catch you next time, hopefully sometime soon, but it's going to be a mess, so just fair warning. But anyways,